was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god.
Welcome to Every Screen. Today we are going to recap an action movie titled Black Adam.
Tell him the man in black sent you.
Black Adam depicts Teth Adam's life in 2600 BC. It's essentially his origin tale detailing how he gained his abilities prior to being entombed. Many years later, in the present, a group of people are desperate to locate the Crown of Sabbac and Eternium crown and gain entry to a locked area. They find the relic here, but they're trapped. Adriana Thomas speaks the code to call for help so she can escape. She unintentionally wakes Adam up from his sleep. Years later, he believes that bullets are magical and dismisses the mercenaries' magic as weak. After a fight that follows, Teth Adam prevails. He doesn't feel the need to be a hero, though. Eamon alters this by inciting an attack from Intergang. Amanda Waller gives the Justice Society of America the order to apprehend Adam when he interacts with them. Dr. Fate, Hawkman, Cyclone, and Adam Smasher are easily defeated by Dwayne Johnson's character, but they discover the Crown of Sabbac. At that point, the J understands they have to take on the larger menace. When Eamon is cornered by a double agent called Ishmael, Teth Adam steps in to save the day. Eamon's captured, but the J offers assistance. Hawkman is able to apprehend two of the henchmen who are still alive after Adam kills them. Adam returns to Adriana's apartment after frightening the boss about one of them. We get Hawkman against Black Adam there, with the Justice League posters getting smashed, all save one. When the five get together to trade Eamon for the Crown of Sabbac, Adriana exhorts them to work together as a team. Adam kills Ishmael after losing control during a double cross. After that, he runs away to King Enkot's abandoned palace, where he tells the truth about Harut and the wizard's gift. Teth Adam similarly gives up control and discloses the reason for his conduct. When he eventually finds himself in a pod at Waller's prison, Dr. Fate observes that nothing has altered. He goes into a fight by himself, frees Teth Adam, challenges him to reclaim his position of authority, and opens the door for him to return to Kahndaq and eliminate Sabbac. As the movie comes to a close, Teth Adam, as he was previously known, follows Eamon's suggestion and adopts the name Black Adam.
So what should we call you?
The Justice Society of America was a league of lesser superheroes that existed before the Justice League. They are led by Amanda Waller in this movie and include both newcomers and seasoned actors. The members of this squad in Black Adam are Dr. Fate, Adam Smasher, Hawkman, and Cyclone. It was up to the JSA to apprehend Black Adam, or rather work out a peaceful surrender clause. He did, however, clarify later in the movie that he is not calm and that he does not give up. The large-scale combat in Kahndaq made this clear. But Dr. Fate detected the Crown of Sabbac and understood they had to keep it out of the wrong hands, even as they made sure humanity wasn't collateral damage. The JSA assisted Black Adam in repelling the individuals who were causing harm to Eamon and Adriana, ones holding the crown, rather than genuinely wanting to collaborate. This was more of an enemy of my enemy is my buddy situation. Adriana conveyed this idea as well with her firm comments. Ishmael desired the Crown of Sabbac for himself, but why? We must first comprehend who Ishmael was in order to realize this. In the Highlands, Ishmael, a member of Adriana's team, faked his own demise. Later on, it came to light that he was the final descendant of King Ankot and a double agent for the Intergang. He may take back the throne and restore it to his family. This complicates the Adam part because they may have obtained the crown without rousing the dormant superpower. Adam must have been present to slay Ishmael and send him to the Rock of Finality, so it appears that he was significant. Furthermore, Adriana was the reason for Teth Adam's awakening rather than Ishmael's engineering. That's due to convenience and pure serendipity. Ishmael was able to have a second birth as Sabbac since he had the crown when he arrived at this location. After being killed by Black Adam, where did Ishmael go? Teth Adam reacted quickly to save Eamon after Ishmael followed through on his threat and fired a bullet at him. Adam's destructive might was thwarted by the JSA members who covered Adriana, Eamon, Adam Smasher, and Cyclone respectively for those who were in danger. Ishmael took the brunt of it and appeared to be completely destroyed. Adriana discovered, however, that her former colleague had taken an old legend seriously and was trying to carry out a prophecy in the Rock of Finality, which is the location opposite the source of the metal used in the crown Eternium, which appears to be from the Rock of Eternity. Why did the Atom say Shazam right before the last scene? This is a metaphor for how predictions about the future are not always accurate. Upon seeing Hawkman's death, Dr. Fate attempts to avert it by helping to apprehend Adam. But after that, it becomes clear that Ishmael has started to transform into Sabbac, because viewers will be anticipating Teth Adam to reclaim his powers, break free, and zoom back into Kahndaq. This could confuse viewers. Why then did this occur? Though it needs to be interpreted, the future is seen according to Dr. Fate's interpretation of events. Teth Adam saying Shazam would take away his powers and stop Hawkman
Shazam.
and from dying. Maybe that's why he refrained from intervening to attempt to make things better. Dr. Fate saw that nothing changed, not with Adam being imprisoned. He had to therefore plot a different course to turn the tide to the protagonist's advantage. Due to this ingenious decision, Black Adam has two Genesis stories, one from the original and the other from the present day, both of which are set exactly 4,622 years apart. Who was the true champion of Kahndaq, the one commemorated by a statue? Teth Adam escaped to the remains of the palace after realizing that his lack of control caused him to feel guilty for killing Ishmael. Adam then told Hawkman the story of what happened in 2600 BC. He disclosed that his son, Hurra, was the one who obtained the wizard powers. Hurra, however, gave his father the rights after the king exacted revenge on Teth and Icy. Then Hurra was shot by an arrow, killing him. Teth Adam became infuriated by this and attacked the palace to exact revenge on his family. This also provided an explanation for the Kahndaq statue story. It was from Hurra, not Teth Adam. Is Dr. Fate coming back? Dr. Fate possessed a mind filled with possibilities and combinations, and he could see into the future at all times. He eventually saw nothing in the last battle, and he acknowledged that it felt amazing. He defeated Sabbac by himself after using his powers to keep Adam, Smasher, Cyclone, and Hawkman from entering the palace. With abilities that will allow viewers to draw comparisons between him and Doctor Strange, Fate multiplied, confronted Sabbac head-on, and released Teth Adam from the Task Force X jail. Then, his steam running out, he took a blow from Sabbac and evaporated, but his helmet was still in Kahndaq. Hawkman picked up the helmet after winning the fight and wished his old friend a happy reunion. It could have appeared plausible at this moment that his helmet would find a deserving recipient. However, DC wasn't having any of it, as evidenced by the golden helmet dissipating in front of Hawkman and Black Adam. Therefore, neither Dr. Fate nor any other character will don that particular helmet when they return. Explained. In the film's conclusion, Teth Adam, continuing on from his previous exploits, learns another important lesson and traps Sabbac. Black Adam grabbed the villain up into the air and violently split him apart from the skull to deal him a horrible end after Hawkman, with Dr. Fate's assistance, captured him. Hawkman expressed his gratitude to Adam for coming to see him, and a member of the Justice Society of America talked about Adam's strength. After that, he took the throne and informed him that something didn't feel quite right. Adam levitated once more and made a Superman landing to reduce the throne to dust. He assured Kahndaq he would be a guardian, not a hero. Concerned about the future, he disclosed that he had changed his name to stay current. It matched his decision to swap out his old outfit for something a little shinier. If the mid-credit scene is taken into account, the location of his next expedition may seem a little off. It's not confusing. That is, why didn't Adam proclaim himself to be Kahndaq's ruler? This might have been because he knew it would have been the same as the government of King and Ahk-Ton over 5,000 years ago. Black Adam may be a member of the Kahndaq people and genuinely live up to the powers bestowed upon him as a protector. It is also consistent with the idea of Western invaders encroaching on other countries and stealing their resources. This is a point made in the movie demonstrating how the Aboriginal people are fed up with the inner gang arriving and using force to establish themselves as powerful groups. If Black Adam had proclaimed himself emperor, there would have been no distinction between him, King Ahk-Ton, and the mercenaries.